Hello, hello, hello. This is Silverblade Dagger, and I'm playing 7 Days to Die. This is episode 8, and I've already went through and did the things I said I was going to do in episode 7, which was carve open the inside core of my base a bit more, and so that's all good to go. And I doubled up the walls up there, except for a little notch so I can slip in and out. And I think today we're going to do a little bit more to it than last time. Well, actually, it'd be a lot more than last time, hopefully. So now that it's opened up in there, I have enough room not only to swing a cat, but also to club a seal or two. Let's see if we can go down. There we go. Oop, went down a little too far. Let me get the frames back in there. Having button issues. No, I don't need health. Come on, Pokey. There we go. Now, as you can see, I can actually stand up in here and bounce. What the hell? Come on. There we go. I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyways, we can now step up to the windows. Get full range of vision, line of sight. And we could stand up without having to crouch, get under a wall. And for now, I'm going to leave the iron bars out. Because if I get stuck, this will be a good way of slipping out. So for now, I need to put a ladder up through this hole. And the ladder is going to actually go down all the way down underground when I start digging out underneath there. For now, it's just as is. But we're going to focus on the above ground stuff first. So in order to get things rolling, gonna need some wood. And then we're gonna need some sticks. Maybe not that many sticks. Okay, so ladder. Ta-da! Oh, come on, pick it up, put it down. There we go. And probably need like 8 of them. I don't have enough for that. Okay, so we'll just make a few more sticks then. See if that'll make you happy. And indeed it does. Okay, so, well, let's put that in the toolbar. Okay, so I want my ladders facing north, generally speaking. It makes it a little easier to remember where they're at in relation to walls and interiors. I can just look at the compass and figure, okay, ooh, that wall's where I should have a ladder at. So, put down some wood frames, ceiling to floor when they pop up. Still haven't figured out why there's a delay with some of these blocks. I'm pretty certain, though, it has something to do with recording. We'll just roll with the punches. Alright, so we got the ladder up. Just leave it at that for now. And put the pickaxe down. What the hell not? Okay, now it does block the window, right? Not anymore. And I can get behind it. So I can rotate around here fairly smoothly. And now the real test, see about getting up top. Ladders are always a pain in the ass anyway. There we go. So, we have an ingress and egress to the pillbox. So now, what I need to do is get those pillars higher and lock those down. So, we'll need this, and we'll need this, and let's see. And we'll take that one out and replace it. And come on. There we go. And we'll slop that one in eventually. And let's see. We'll go one more block up. Pin it down. And slop it in. Now, yeah, we're going to have to put in some wood frames to make the means of getting up and down this way. Anytime now, Chuckles. There we go. That's very frustrating. Okay, so that pillar's done. Now I'm going up one level below this with all the pillars because I'm going to take metal trussing and run it across from the core to each pillar, and then connect each pillar to each pillar. And that should keep the structural stability maintained. And drop down to that. It might be a nightmare getting back up, but oh well. I ain't gonna need a pistol. Hopefully not, anyway. Never say never. Clicky clicky. Muddy muddy. Framey framey. I think I have to go. Let's see, is this the level? Yeah, I think that's as high as I go. I might have made a boo-boo. Let's see. Oh, I did it again. What? That's not cool. What the hell? It might be because these need to be solidified. Agony of agonies. Well, anyways, I'm gonna cut away, get all this done, and when we come back, hopefully we can build off of here and I didn't make a grave mistake. So, see you on the flip side. Okie dokie, we are back. As you can see, so far I've got some trusses put out there. I cut a notch in each side of this here for the center columns so that it'll fit snugly in there, and I'm thinking it'll help with the structural integrity, the ability to bear the load, but if not, well, too late to change it now. So let's see if I can get out here and I might have to approach this from a different angle, like this. Come on. There you go. Let's see if I can get in there a little bit more. This is a hairy part, because I really hate going out on the edge just to get the edge of these things. Because my computer is slow and jumpy and choppy, it's not... I don't even think it's all that comfortable to do, even on a really fast computer, I don't think. And this is why I hate this. Doggone it. Okay. Time to chuck it with a bucket. No, don't fall in the hole again. Yeah, enough of that noise. Yeah, watch me fall into a deeper one. Arr! Okay, let's get this done. Alright, so try to join these up. Come on. Alright, so in order to get that, I have to get up on top. Ugh. Alright, well, Okay, this is gonna take a while. Yeah. Excuse me, a little morning lung butter. Alright, so... Come on. There we go. So hopefully this will be plenty. Well, not just to support my weight when I'm up there, but also walls and other structures I'll be building up top as well. Because there's going to be whole rooms up there. Every friggin' time. Well, if it's causing me this much trouble, I'm hoping it causes the zombies, like, twice as much. No, 3 times as much. Or more. Either way, it's a pain in the ass. Falling over and over again. Almost did it again that time. At least I'm getting consistent about falling in. And now I have to get those corners from above. Starting to get dark, which means it's going to be harder and harder to see stuff. Which makes it a little less fun when you're trying to build stuff like this and not, like, fall and get stuck and have to undo all sorts of silly crap. Two steps forward, 1 step back. Or vice versa. Alright. Come on. Come on, you know you wanna. There you go. Now we got to get the corners. So let's get out of this maze of pain and... Rawr. Now this is actually a bit different than I was originally planning, and I had set up another game. I call it my test game, but really it was just to use the cheats to kind of circumvent all of the resource gathering, so I can just get straight to building and test out builds and stuff like that. I'll actually pause for a sec and I'll show you some screenshots that I took of that. Obviously it's a little bit different from what is done here, but yeah, I'm gonna cut away and show you what I originally had done. Okay, it's me again. Now in this picture here, this is the forward view of the base, and as you can see, I don't have my mouse to point it out for you, but I have iron bars for the railing out on the front edge all the way around it there, so that I can go out as far as I want and then not fall off, which seems to be something lacking in the current build. And we'll click over to the next one. Now in this picture here, you could see that I have kind of like corner arches with concrete, reinforced concrete ramps. I had a 3x3 core with then an opening for a doorway with an actual steel door in the front there. This is before I tested out digging holes and putting in the zombie fly trap. But yeah, this is from this view. And I believe we'll go to the next one. This here is just another view of the iron bars and the iron railing. I did put an iron railing on the corner, and personally I don't think it really looks quite right, but since it was just a test game, I wasn't too worried about it. But in this game, I'm going to do something different. Now this is on the shooting floor, which would be the first floor above ground. And as you can see, there's the shooting floor where you can shoot down into the heads below. And this is the entrance point in the center. Now I put it in these reinforced concrete slabs to try to do support for the floor above without having to put in columns. And all I ended up doing was banging my head into the edges here. So I'm going to do an alteration of this idea in the new base. Also, I was having problems where the angled ramps on the edges, when they were wet concrete, as soon as they would dry, they would just fall off, like they didn't have enough support. Eventually, it got to where they would stick, but it took a little finagling to get that to work. This is on the second floor of the base, and essentially it was, I believe it was 9 squares wide by 9 squares wide. And on one wall I had an entire run of forges, one for iron, brass, lead, concrete, glass, nails, bullet heads, bullet casings, and cement, I think. So basically I had everything that you could forge all on one side, and then on the opposite side I had the exact same thing. So basically I had 2 of every single one. The main purpose wasn't just for the manufacturing capability, but also to build up the heat map to draw the zombies towards my base. And it worked out pretty well. As you can see, I have them stacked up on top of supply crates, so the appropriate supplies for each forge will be placed in each one, as well as fuel. Now this area here was the start for another floor, which was going to be used strictly for storage of of all my materials and ill-gotten gains, weapons, weapon parts, and whatever stuff I could, loot and scrounge. I was going to have a similar level to this added just above it, for basically just putting down a farm and then a sleeping bag for my spawn point. I never quite got to finishing that until my hard drive died, and I had to basically restart from scratch with a new game, and that's where I'm at now. This is what the view looked like through the floor of the iron bars for the killing floor. As you can see, it was a lot wider near the core than the present base is, but and then it had a nice railing on it. Apparently I did have columns on there. I don't remember putting that on, but um, this time around I don't think I'm going to go with columns on the outer edges. Maybe on the corners. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out as construction will allow. But anyways, that's my miniature slideshow of my previous base in my test game. And let's get back to the action. Alrighty, welcome back. I still got a couple more. I think, let's see, just one more truss to drop in. And then we're going to get to putting in a floor up here. And it's not going to be, just a regular reinforced concrete floor. No. Because that's just not practical. What we're going to do is we're just going to chuck all this and then, let's see, we're going to need to convert all that into short iron pipes. I'm probably not going to need all of it. Probably will need a good chunk. And eventually it'll get done. Sounds like a leveled up. Oh crud. Okay, let's get the iron bars up. Okay, and see if we can pick up these things. I think I made too much and almost lost all of that metal, which is just not good. So, let's see. I think I got it all. I hope I got it all. Okay, now, what we're going to do, get the mining helmet on, is we're going to use these iron bars as a floor. Now what's funny is, Midnight Designer had done a video doing the exact same thing, and it was about the same time that I was using the same principle, because my original base, when I started playing, was just a 3-block tall bunker, kind of like what it was downstairs here. And then, except I didn't have any corners. I had it all supported on these iron bars all the way around. And that's when I realized that you can shoot through them. So I'm like, aha. So when I came up with the next game, I used iron bars as a floor. And it was about that same time that I saw the video that Midnight Designer done, at least with his recent base, that uses iron bars for his shooting floor. So I don't know who came up with the idea first. I know I came up with it before I saw his video. But I guess great minds think alike. I just don't know what my excuse is. But it's a very good idea. And when I did it on my test game, it worked out pretty darn good. It can be a bit tricky when it comes to making sure that everything hangs right. Let's see if we get there, because if the weight's off and you don't have the right load-bearing amounts on it, it just collapses as soon as you step on it, and it's a lot of metal gone to waste. So, ta-da! Now I think I'm on my other base that I showed in the screenshots. See, I had a 3x3 core on that base, so this iron bar walkway actually came in a block here, and a block here. So you had much more viewing distance on that one, on the, at least on the inner portion of the base. I'm going to try to see how far I can extend it out that way, all the way around. So I don't know how that's going to work, but never know until you try. So get these dropped in. One nice thing about this is from this point on, I shouldn't have to worry about getting wet again. I'm done with that. I probably should have left everything below dry and filled the gaps with wooden planks until the base was combat ready. But no, I had to jump the gun on that one. Live and learn. So we got half of this done, and it looks like it's holding pretty good. Finish these in here. Now, one thing I did on my other base, the test base that I'm basing this on, I had like arches using reinforced concrete ramps. I don't know how much support they provided, but I thought they kind of looked nice. Yeah, you may disagree, but to each their own. I'm thinking of doing a similar thing with this because I'm not really a big fan of the looks of metal trussing, but I cannot deny the practical use and benefits of it. So, yeah. I might want to cover up with reinforced concrete. We shall see. Excuse me for yawning. Now, one thing to note about iron bars when you're laying them horizontally like this, there's actually like two different versions of it. There's one where the bars are slightly up a little more, and one where they're like slightly down a little more, and they won't exactly line up real nice. So if you see, yeah, this is what. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know if you can see that. You can scooch over here, maybe get a better angle on it. But let's see. I don't know if it's lined up in there. Let's see here. Yeah, it's down slightly. It's like the tips are, it's like another row behind it kind of thing. See? And so if you're not careful, you might mess up the symmetry, the look of it, even though they're on the same level. It's a purely cosmetic difference, really. And see, that's the appropriate one there. And we'll finish this off. Alright. Walk, walk, walk. No fall through. Excellent. So, we got the first floor in. Now, what I'm thinking of doing, in the snapshots, the screenshots that I had showed just previously, I had diagonal beams coming out for like each of these cardinal directions here, northeast, southwest. I had a doorway, and I had the inner core with pillars, but you can walk through it. And then I had diagonals coming out on an angle out above here to kind of support the floor without having to put pillars out here to support the room above. Now, I still want to do the angled supports, but one thing I learned, trial and error, was that when you're trying to walk in this area, when you're fully standing up, you just keep banging your head into the diagonal supports, and it just makes, you know, moving around here just a pain in the ass. So what I'm thinking of doing is going up 2, maybe 3 blocks, then doing angled supports out and seeing how that goes, because I really don't want to put pillars out here, even though it would probably make more structural sense. In fact, if I do put pillars out here, it'd probably just be on just the corners. I'm not 100% on that, though, because I do want to try to keep as much open space for shooting as possible. Didn't want to do that one. You know, as much open space for shooting as possible without having to dodge around a pillar. I mean, I'm going to have enough of that down below in the pillbox. So that's that idea. And then the rooms above need to be big and spacious enough, because I'm going to have my forges, cook stoves up in there, and then another floor above that will have all the storage space, you know, up in those areas. And then I'm on the roof. I'm going to be experimenting on ground level with this before I put it on the roof. But I want to do like multi-level farming, so that like you have the small vegetation on the first level, the slightly taller stuff above that, and then above that have like corn, trees maybe, or maybe the like first level would be coffee and potatoes. Second level would be like blueberries and corn, and then or maybe goldenrod and corn, and then like the top one would be trees, so that you know, each one can get ample amounts of light. But oh, excuse me. I'm going to be experimenting with that on ground level first, just to get an idea of the heights required, and you know, if the plants inside can get ample enough light. Because I read that they need to have direct sunlight, or at least, you know, beams of sunlight on them to properly grow. Otherwise, they just disappear, and that would be kind of defeating the purpose. Yeah, it's almost midnight, so let's see. I don't hear anything, and it's been quiet for a few nights. And I'm not really too itchy to get in a gunfight. Okay, now I hear the footprints, or footsteps. And there they are. And they're running. Run, Forrest, run! This is much better than the way it had been. And reloading slow. Whoa. Too slow. Come on, get the scope up. You know what? We got this base built. Let's test her out, huh? Come to Papa. I know, you're so excited to see me. Oh, she going skinny dipping. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to extend this out. Alrighty, you're coming out to play, aren't ya? And my Twitchy McTwitchy light is driving me nuts. Alright. Eat it. Reloading for effect. Step right on up, kids. Oh boy. Welcome to my ool. Notice there's no P in it. Please keep it that way. Hey! If you're not feeling well, don't barf in my pool. Come on, Chubs. Come on. There we go. Check it out. I'm sorry if I'm getting too loud. I have a hard time hearing with all the screaming in my ear. Alright, let's test out the pillbox, huh? Come on. And come on, get down. Get down. Hey, Tubby. Man. Come on. Oh, for the love of... Stop it. Let's we got the racket here. No, 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 no. Don't vomit. Don't vomit. Don't do it. Aww. Seriously? I'm definitely going to need more lighting. Oh, those are zombies. Or spider zombies. Alright, well, at least they fell into those traps quite well. Now they're beating the crap out of everything over here. Oh, cut it out. You and your chattery teeth and screaming and wailing. Giving me a headache. Come on. Now I definitely gotta build out from the sides. And I do have to get some lighting down in here. Because seeing into the water is a little bit difficult. Oh, don't fall in. Come on. Come on. Ah. This is one of those instances where having a older computer is not fun. Oh my word. Ha 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 ha. Well, at least the base is getting its run through the paces, I guess. I imagine I'm going to have some repairs to do. Because unlike the second Death Star, this base is not fully operational. Alright, Pukey McNasty, you go down. What would make this really fun is pipe bombs. Goodness. Come on, Scope. Any day now. Ah. Come on, Scope. Do your thing. Alright, then we got a belly crawler going. Come on. You know, the other gamers, I know that they name the zombies. And I'm thinking I got names for 2 of the women zombies. The one in the blue dress and the one in the red. I think I'm gonna go with Marianne and Ginger. Just for Gilligan's Island kicks. Thought I killed that one already. That was Ginger right there. And that's Marianne. Now, where is the professor and his wife? Or the billionaire and his wife. Come on now, Levy. Now, let's see. Spider zombie, you need to shut up. Oh, no. This ain't happening. This is not happening. I am so boned. Come on. Come on. Get out of the water. Breathe. Yeesh. Get out of the water. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Damn it, son of a bitch. Ah, come on. Come on, game, work with me here. Come on. Come on, we can do this. Come on. There we go. More reason to have the railings up. So I don't do boneheaded stuff like that. Okay, so these are clear. And let's not fall in again. And this one here, I'm going to name Nurse Ratched. Like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Come on. So we got Marianne, Ginger, Nurse Ratched. What else could we name these goobers? That's enough from you, Marianne. See, these cells are clear. These are clear. These look clear. They're not clear. There. Ah. The fat ones I think I'm going to name Porky after the movie. Oh, come on. Okay, there's one over here somewhere. Ah! Nurse Ratchet. That's enough from you. Go clean a bedpan somewhere. Alright, now there's another one out here somewhere. I think that's it for the night horde. Day 35, that'd be a 7th day horde, so that's not too bad. Where are you at? Marianne! No, you'll never get off the island. You brought a sister. Every man's dream. Because really, when it come down to it, Gilligan's Island, everybody can have Ginger, but Marianne was more my type. What do we got here? A pantsless wonder. Alrighty, well, it looks like that'll do it for this episode. When we return, I believe we shall be putting in iron bar railings out a ways and then up, and we shall see about starting a second story on here. So, if you've enjoyed this video, click like. If you're utterly bored by it, click like or click dislike and then like, because it'll cancel each other out. Leave a comment. If you have any constructive criticisms, more than happy to hear them. If you have destructive criticisms, put them on someone else's video or don't say them at all. Subscribe, tell your friends, and thank you for watching. See you later. Twitch, twitch.